What's up, everybody? We're about to check out the Ghost in the Shell trailer. Everyone's been talking about it. Finally about to check it out. Finally about to watch it. What I did do, the day that the trailer dropped, and I hadn't been, I'm not going to talk about it in every single fucking video I filmed today, but I haven't been in the mood to film videos lately. So I did put off watching the trailer in all attempts to eventually come around to do this video, what I'm doing for you now. What I did do is I did go back and rewatch the original movie, which I hadn't watched since I was like 12. And when I watched it when I was younger, I didn't like the Ghost in the Shell movie. And after rewatching it the other day, just last week, I can tell you why. It's because as a kid, I suppose, most animes or things like that I was watching, it's you know, action-based. None of it was too deep. It was all very, you know, whatever. Ghost in the Shell is not like that. Ghost in the Shell, sure, has action moments. Very few, actually, when you go through the whole movie. And I know the term sounds off-put, like a strike against or like a negative term, but like, easy way to say it is it's a very arty-farty movie, if you want to put it that way. It's a thinking man's movie. And the movie's less about the action and more about what it all means and stuff like that. So, you know, after rewatching the movie the other day, I'm like, no wonder I didn't like this, because I probably didn't get this. And there's movies like this, non-anime movies, but like just movies in general that I have watched as a kid and rewatched again as an adult that I've hated, that I did hate, that I've got and been like, yeah, I just wasn't at the right age. And so that's straight away going into this, so fresh off the movie, the biggest worry I have for this movie, live action remake, is they do just turn it into a big action-based movie about some cyborg chick, and they lose the deeper meaning, which was about life and, you know, you kind of AI, what it means and all this sort of thing. There's lots. I mean, you can't talk about it too much without spoiling what happens at the end of the movie, I suppose. Very in-depth, deep movie, and I feel like if they lose that, then they've just lost the plot. Then if it is just a big action based movie, then you should just done some other movie. You shouldn't have done Ghost in the Shell. You could have just done some other new IP and not done Ghost in the Shell. Because if you're going to put Ghost in the Shell in the name and you're going to do it and all this sort of things, then whatever. And I know everyone talks about the casting of Scarlett Johansson. I don't like it either. I mean, I understand why people don't like it, but at the same time, I understand why she's cast. And from what I've seen on the other cast list, they have cast more. They have filled the cast out with more Japanese actors and non-American white people. But I mean, I understand why they have to chuck a big name like Scarlett in the leading role in this, because I don't think the movie would have got green lit without someone like her to bring people to cinema. I don't think the suits in the Paramount Pictures, or who Paramount, I think, is putting it out. It's in the YouTube title. I don't think they would have green lit it without someone like her there as a safeguard to get people to come see the movie. So I mean, I get it. I mean, it's not saying that it's okay. It's not saying that there isn't a problem there. There's obviously a problem there, but I mean, it's a big issue. It's a big issue that we have to tackle. I know I've seen people online saying like they're not going to see this movie because they hate the whitewashing of the casting. I mean, that's your prerogative, of course, and I have nothing against you if that's what you want to do. And maybe if we all did that and we all had the stern to say that, then maybe it would make a difference, but I honestly don't think it would. I think we're going to get somewhere. But anyway, enough talking about that. Let's just actually talk about the movie. What I do expect the trailer to showcase some action pieces and stuff like that, because it's a trailer and they have to sell the movie and stuff like that. But at the same time, I just hope they get the feel, the vibe, the picture, the way the anime looks conveyed over. So let's just jump into it.
Hey, it's Scarlett Johansson.
Hi, Scarlett Johansson.
Hard work on the new film Ghost in the Shell. We are finally ready to give you a look at it. I'm thrilled.
Please give me a look at it.
An opportunity to play the Major, and I'm so excited to be able to show you a glimpse into her world. Please enjoy the first trailer of Ghost in the Shell.
I will do. I'll enjoy it. Thanks for showing me the trailer. See, I'm already like,
This is Major.
yes. See, that's fucking cool.
I'm going in.
See, these people were talking about, like, will she be naked? She was never going to be fucking naked. And, like, I have no issue with her not being naked. If she was never naked in the movie, it's, like, wouldn't have never been an issue.
Kind, but you're not invulnerable.
Maybe next time you can design me better. Everyone around me,
DreamWorks doesn't
they
fuck with
feel
us.
connected to something. Connected to something I'm not. What are you?
You were dying. We saved you. And now you save others.
Words like violence break the silence.
Lots of shots, like, including that from, like, because the movie's so fresh in my mind. I'm like, they're very shot for shot from the original movie.
I don't know who to trust.
You trust me, right?
I know I have a past. I'll find out who I was.
So that shot from behind the pillow would presumably be from the end of the movie if they follow the movie.
Was a lie.
Who are you?
It's a fucking shit
They
line.
did not save your life.
Especially for a trailer.
They stole it.
You know what? I'm actually surprised. I'm legitimately, my fucking god. That'll help. I'm legitimately surprised at how good that actually looked. The world, the style, the costumes, the cyberpunk look of the city and everything like that. It looks great. Looks more like, and I know they said that it was going to be a combination between like the standalone complex series, the actual movie, the manga, everything. They're like kind of combining it all into one. But like, I believe the general plot's going to follow the main movie, or it looks to be, because there's lots of, the moment she's fighting in the water, behind the pillar looks like the end of the movie, stuff like this. Yeah, but I loved all of that, but that one stupid fucking lie, and it's a line you shouldn't have in trailers, because it's very corny and just very Hollywood-esque line, which is, everything they've told you, it's a lie. Whoa! Everything they told me is a fucking lie. Oh my god, I can't wait to check out this movie, because what's the big twist, everyone? Please, what's the big twist? It's great. Scarlett Johansson, yeah. From this trailer, I mean, you could replace her with any other big name Hollywood actor, and I believe it would fill the quota or the checkbox that they were trying to check off with her casting, which is just a big name Hollywood actress who will get butts in seats. And the only reason I think Scarlett Johansson was picked, or maybe a go-to, was because of Lucy, and because Lucy, if anything, proved that because that movie, I didn't like the movie. I thought Lucy was fucking shit. What it did do was make a lot of money. A lot of money for a female-starred movie with a female lead. And for a lot of people, it's like, you know, it's win-win. It's like, well, you don't need fucking Liam Neeson. You can do this shit with other people. You can do this thing with females too. And I think that might have helped her get this role coming off that. But from this trailer, for me personally, she wasn't doing anything special. She didn't look she didn't particularly portray the Major. She didn't have that deadness. I mean, in the movie, the Major's very, very doll-like, dead. She shows little to no emotion. She fucking doesn't blink. She moves. You could pass her off as human, sure. But we know she's not human. And you know when she does certain things, you know she's not fucking human. By the end of the movie, she's more than a fucking robot. We know that. But Scarlett Johansson, just a little bit too, like, even that shot of her, like, coming out of the invisibility shit, or whatever they want to call it in this movie, through the water there, just like the way she was moving, the look in her eye, I'm like, that didn't look like the Major to me, which is fine. I'm sure there's people out there that are big fucking Ghost in the Shell, like, I'm not saying I'm a big Ghost in the Shell fan. Told you, I didn't like the movie as a kid. I watched it again the other day, thought it was good. I don't think it's great. I like the series, I actually think, is better than the movie. Not saying the movie's bad. Don't fucking kill me. The movie's good. So I'm not a big, huge Ghost in the Shell fan, so maybe, you know, I can see other people having maybe a bigger problem than I am with her. But we'll see. Of course, this is only a trailer. And for a first trailer, especially for a movie that I didn't think was all that promising from the moment it was announced, personally, I thought it was just going to go straight down the shitter. I thought they'd fuck it all up. And you know what? They didn't. They set it up to be this sci-fi intrigue tale. They didn't, you know, showcase too much actiony stuff like that. And so I'm going to give it double thumbs up. And I'm, as I said, quite surprised actually. But the thing I gave it, the thing I like the most, the way the movie looks, the art style, the costumes, everything like that, the way the post-punk feel, the way the city and all that looks. So I just hope that carries over into the movie. I hope they carry over into the movie more of the subtle detail of what Ghost in the Shell is about. And we shall see soon enough, because the movie's not actually out. It's a very late trailer, I suppose. It's out early next year, I believe. It's not like one of these movies that's out like around June or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's out within the first couple months of next year. So, Ghost in the Shell didn't look shit.